Hey fancy friends, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a quick get ready with me using a couple new products that I have bought and I've been trying out for a little bit, but I just wanted to use some on camera. I already have my brows done, so if you want to see how I did my brows and my brow routine, go ahead and make sure you watch the last video. It's just a video of my current brow routine and the products that I'm using, so make sure you check that out. Today we're just going to jump right into it and finish up this face. I am going to be using the Bad Habits Athena palette. The look probably isn't going to be too fancy. I might have to just do another video using the palette and in a more in-depth tutorial, but I know that there's so many videos already out comparing this to the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, so I probably won't do swatches and things like that. I might swatch a few for you in this video, but for the most part this is just going to be a get ready with me using new products. Semi-new, semi-old, kind of just wanted to turn the camera on and get ready with you guys. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel before you guys leave. I really appreciate it, and if you enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up for your girl, and let's go ahead and start putting on this face. Okay guys, so like I said, I already have my brows done. I'm not going to go too in-depth with everything because we're just getting ready together. Today we're going to be using the Bad Habits Athena palette. If you haven't seen what this looks like already, here is the palette. It is so gorgeous. I love it. I really want to use this color, but I'm not really going anywhere super fancy today, so I probably won't go too hardcore with it, but I just wanted to use it on camera. I did buy it off the Hush website and it was $12. If you use the app, you don't have to pay for shipping, so really good deal for the palette. Loves it. I also want to share this cute little thing. How cute is this? It's rose gold. I think it's so adorable. It's just, it came with a set like this and it came with this sponge. I do not like the sponge. I was really hoping it was going to be a dupe for the Beauty Blender because it looks exactly like it, but I used it once last night and it's already ripping. It's super hard even when you get it wet, so you really use it for powder. I'm probably just going to use this one. I really did not like it, but I mostly bought it for this cute little rose gold. Like, it holds your beauty sponges, so when they're wet you can just throw them in here. So cute. So I have it on my desk. I got it at TJ Maxx and like I said, it came in the set, so it was only $5. So right now I'm going to be using the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herb, and rose water to sort of get this spray going. It's very rosy, old lady-ish smell, but I picked this up because it's just a small one I wanted to try, and I've seen a lot of people use it here on YouTube. It was $5 at Ulta. They have a lavender one that just came out, and I really wanted to try it, but they didn't have it in this size, and I was not trying to spend more than $5 on some rose water or lavender water. So got this to try out. Also, I got this J1 jelly pack for my moisturizer, actually no, for primer, and I mean, I got this because Nikki Tutorials uses it, and I mean, I've used it already for a couple weeks and I don't notice like a huge difference. It's supposed to be like a dramatic firming skin, improved elasticity, and pore smoothing. I think it does smooth out my pores really well, but it was literally $42 or $45, but you know, my ass did not pay that. I had a gift card, so that's why I picked it up, but I have been using it every day. You only need a really small amount. It's like this really jelly. It's really, I don't know, it's just weird, but I put it on. I already put on, I actually sometimes don't even use moisturizer. I just use this because it's just really, I don't know, I just feel like it does it all in one. So when I put it on, it is really a sticky feeling, but I just kind of pat it into my pores and on my face. Do I feel like I've seen a difference? I don't really know if it's worth $40-something, but it got really good reviews on Sephora's website, so I just bought it, and I'm just trying to be bougie like that. But would I buy it again with my own money? Hell no. I used it, you know, bought it with somebody else's money, but to me it's not worth it. I think with the pores, I could totally use my one that I always use by Makeup Forever, and I think it does just a perfect job for that. So just wanted to kind of show you guys that I am using this currently as well. I already have my brows done. Lately I've been using my Wet n Wild foundation because it really matches me, but when I went to Sephora and used my gift card as well, I did purchase the Milk Makeup Mattifying Foundation, and I have been using it. The only thing with this is I do really like it. It is super full coverage and it's super mattifying. It's a really good foundation, but for one, it's really expensive and you only get 1 fluid ounce in this. I mean, I guess a lot of foundations you only get a 1 fluid ounce, but maybe it's just the packaging. I feel like I don't, there's not a lot of product in here. I know it was under 40 bucks. I want to say it was 38, maybe $39 with tax, but I don't know. It is a really good foundation, and I feel like because it's so expensive, I don't want to use it on an everyday basis on my face. So I haven't been using it every day. I've mostly been using it when I go out to get that extra full coverage, but I have been using it, and it is a really good foundation. It's just expensive, and I feel like I have to just use it in, you know, small amounts because I want it to last. I just wanted to share that with you guys as well. Let's go ahead, and today I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This is only $5 maybe. I'm going to use it in golden beige because my ass is so pale right now that this actually matches me before it used to be too light. I'm going to go ahead and just put on my foundation. And I really like this because this little scooper, but we're just going to go ahead and start getting ready. My face is really broken out over here. I'm not sure why. It's really red. How have you guys been? Happy New Year. Let's see what's going on with me. Actually, a lot's going on with me, but I don't really know if I want to share with the whole internet. But I am going through some life changes, and I'm really excited to see what 2018 has in store. I am hopefully going to be starting a new journey here in the summer months, and I'm super excited about that. Yeah, I am using my Crown Royal brush that I got in one of my boxy charm boxes, and I really like this brush actually, but it's so, don't judge me, it's so dirty. I really need to wash it. But I just went to Seattle last weekend, and it was so much fun. I had such a good time, but it just went by so fast. You guys go on vacation, you know, and it just goes by so quick, and it really sucks because you look forward to all these trips that you pay for and you're like super excited about them, and then they come and go. They just happen so fast, and I'm really bummed because I had such a good time. I did not want to come back home. I just like to travel. I get that a lot. People are always like, you're never working. I'm like, yes, I do work, because how do you think I pay for my trips? But I don't have kids, and I feel like life is just too short to not travel and enjoy life. I mean, it's all, if you got kids, you know, that's cool. I'm just not on the kid train. I mean, at least not now in my life. And I just enjoy to travel and do things. As you guys know, well, I'm sure the majority, I live in Boise, Idaho, and it's, to me, so boring here. There's nothing to do. I see the same people, go to the same bars, and I just am so over Boise. But that's why I'm hoping in the next few months my life is going to change. What happens? I'm excited, kind of scared at the same time, but I think it'll be good to get out and try something new. So yeah, I went to Seattle, fun. It was cold, we partied a lot, and I realized that I'm no longer 21 and I can't stay up and party all night long like I used to be able to. I was pretty tired every night. I drank all day, every day, but it was really fun. We went for my friend's birthday. Lindsay, if you're watching, shout out to you. And I had a good time. And then last month I went to go see Lady Gaga, which if you have not seen her in concert, oh my god, she's amazing. If you have the chance to see her, I just saw that she got a residency in Vegas, so I'm super excited to see her in Vegas. I think she would be amazing to see. I saw Jennifer Lopez in Vegas a few months ago. No, not a few months ago. For my birthday. No, what am I talking about? See, I can't do my makeup and talk at the same time because I'm literally rambling, but I went and saw Jennifer Lopez a couple summers ago, and dang, was that already last summer? And she was amazing, so I can only imagine how Lady Gaga is gonna be. But I went and saw Lady Gaga in Salt Lake City, and oh my god, she was so good. It was just such a good concert. She's amazing. I freaking love her music. She just seems so humble and down to earth. Biography, I'm gonna use my ColourPop concealer in the color medium. I watched her biography on Netflix, and if you guys haven't seen that, you need to watch it, because I hadn't seen it and I went and saw her in concert. But then after I watched that, I was like, damn, I have so much more respect for her and the hard work that they put in to their dances. It's crazy. Like, you watched the Super Bowl when she was on the Super Bowl halftime show last year, and you just don't really imagine how much work, like, you see the show and everyone wants to criticize, but you don't really realize how much work goes into putting those shows on and how stressful it is for the artists. You know, like, they are normal people. Like, yes, they're celebrities, but they are normal human beings. Like, they do have feelings and all this hard work that they put into, and they want it to be so perfect because they know they're going to get judged and criticized for every little thing. I just feel like people are just so mean. Like, what a huge thing to be on the Super Bowl, you know? Like, she was just so excited for that, and I just think it's amazing. I think she's such a good performer. She's so talented. She can sing, she can dance, she writes her own music. She plays, you know, piano instruments. She's Lady Gaga. Like, she's amazing. So, the concert was so awesome. I'm so glad I got a chance to go and see her. That's the concealer. I love that concealer so much. This is just a Morphe sponge that I was using to blend out. It's not even wet, and I'm like pouncing on my face. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes before they crease. Using my Laura Mercier powder, which is the bomb. If you don't have this, like, you really need to try it. What else? Let's see, I've been making a lot of trips back to California, and that's been really nice. I got to go back for Thanksgiving, and I didn't go anywhere for Christmas. I stayed in Boise this year. Because I've just been taking so many trips, I started running out of money. So I stayed here for Christmas, which was all right. Boise has not gotten a lot of snow, which has been really nice. Last year we got hit with a ton of snow, but this year it's actually been pretty mellow, which has been awesome because I fucking hate the snow. But sorry for my French, but I do. I hate when it snows. So yeah, Boise is definitely not the spot for me to be forever because I hate wintertime. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Morphe E1 for my powder for the rest of my face. Just slap that on. Just slap it. And I don't have any other trips planned, which it sucks because I'm taking my Ulta bronzer. You know me, I like to travel and I like to go and do things, so I don't have any more trips planned so far. I would like to take a trip back to Vegas again. I was wanting to go sometime like in March, at the end of March, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm supposed to be saving money for my move, and I really shouldn't be out going and spending a bunch of money. So I wanted to really go, but I don't know if I'm going to. You know me though, I'm always like, no, I shouldn't spend money, and then my ass is going somewhere else on vacation. You know, whatever, what can you do? I really like this bronzer though, by the way. This is the one from Ulta, and it's in the color Warm. It's such a nice color. It's not orangey, and it's just a really pretty tone if you want to just add a little bit of color to your face. I really like it. I just take it down my neck a little bit as well. So for the eyes, we're not going to do too heavy of a look. I want to just use a couple colors in here, probably more of the neutral tone ones. See, the only thing with this palette is there isn't a good transition color, so I might have to jump into another palette. I'm going to actually jump into you know what, I'm actually just going to use some bronzer. How about that? So I'm just going to use my Ulta bronzer and just put some into my crease for a transition because that palette doesn't really have a transition color. What else can we talk about? Can we talk about how crazy the world is? You know, everyone out there is like, oh my god, oh, my sister's gonna have a baby. That's another thing I'm excited for. She's due in July, which, Marissa, I love you. I'm so excited for you. It's crazy because all my siblings, except for, I feel like everybody has kids. My youngest sister, she has a stepdaughter, so to me, I'm like, she's got a kid. But I'm the only one out of everyone that doesn't have any kids, and I have 5 siblings, so to me it's like, I don't know, out of everyone, I don't have children, and I don't know, kids is just not my thing. Plus, the world we live in, I'm just like, I couldn't imagine trying to have a kid in this crazy ass world we live in, but you know, to each their own. I'm gonna go in with Heroic, this color up here actually instead. And it is kind of, as you can see, it is picking up a little bit of dust, but that's not a huge deal breaker to me. And I'm just going to really tap off because it looks like it's super pigmented. And I'm just going to go in and put that into my crease as well. If you guys want to see me use this in a tutorial, like to show you a look, I can definitely do that because this palette is really, really pretty. Yeah, so kids, you know, not my thing. I just like to travel and have a good time. But speaking of kids, did you guys see that story about that crazy parents, those in California that had those kids, like 13 kids or 12 kids, and they were holding them captive like in their house, and they weren't like feeding them and all that crap? Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? It was really messed up. I saw it on the news and I couldn't believe it. But I guess some of the kids they were so malnourished, they looked like they were little. I'm gonna go back in with the bottom color right here in Clever. I just honestly thought that the kids that were older, they thought that they were like 10 years old because they were so malnourished. Like, it's so crazy to me. You could have that living next door to you. They lived in a regular looking house, you know, and so people were shocked because I didn't even know that they had that many kids. You know, because me, I'm just like nosy as hell, and I know I'm always looking out my window trying to see what the hell's going on in my neighborhood, but nothing really ever does. But I just think it's so crazy how you just don't even know. People are just crazy nowadays. Too much hate, too much everything. I mean, I guess there's always been issues like this, but we haven't had social media to blast everything, which I think that is what really makes it worse. But it just, I don't know, it's just the world, man. It's just really messed up. I'm gonna go into this truth color right here. It's like a grayish color. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my eyes. They're already too bright and colorful, and I was trying to not do that, but you know, here we are, whatever. With my flat shader brush right here, I'm gonna go in, I don't even know what I want to use on my lids, honestly. I might use this Medusa color. And you know what, I might spray my brush just to get that extra oomph. Actually, you know what, I might use, oh, hold on, let's see. That's pretty pink. I might use the color Fierce instead, because that's just more of a gold color. So this one up here, and we'll just slap that on our eyes. Ooh. It's so pretty. Okay, that's what I have. I don't want to go too crazy. These colors are easily able to get very wild and pigmented, but I want to swatch a few. Like you can see that one's like an actual glitter, but look how pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna have to just play with this palette again when I have a night to go out and just, you know, or even just a night in and just not going anywhere. But because I'm going somewhere, I don't want to get too crazy on my eyes, because I don't need to do all that today. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of liner on, and I don't know if I'm gonna put lashes on. I'm gonna go ahead and put some liner on really quick and mascara, and I will be right back. All right guys, so I went ahead and did my liner today. I used, of course, my trusty dandy Physicians Formula liner. I didn't do a wing, I just did liner, and then for the waterline, I did use my two NYX pencil brush, or pencil, wow, I can't talk. I need to put some blush on and a little bit of highlighter, and just throw on a little bit on my cheeky area. And I am going to be using my Profix Makeup Revolution, my mattifying spray. Whew. And then I do want to use a little bit of highlighter, so I'm going to use my Morphe brush and throw on some of my Wet n Wild highlighter, you know, because why not? I didn't put any lashes on. The Bad Habits palette, I really like it. It's just not going to be a palette that I use every day, but it was only $12, so I feel like if I don't use it every day, it's okay. The other one that I have, I use all the time. I really like it. The first Bad Habits one that came out, but for me, I could never spend $65 on the Huda one, so that's why I'm like, why not just get this for 12 bucks? And if I wasn't going anywhere and I, you know, had more time to play around with it, I probably would have done more of the purpley colors. I don't really wear a ton of these colors all the time, but it is a really beautiful palette, and if you want to step out of your comfort zone, I would highly suggest picking this one up. I think I'm just going to throw on this Revlon color because it kind of matches my eyes. They're more of a mauvey color. I wasn't really planning on that, but you know, whatever. I don't know, as you can tell on my channel, I don't really wear anything that is super colorful. I try to buy stuff that's, you know, more colorful, not nudes, but, you know, I just love nudes so much. So this is the final look. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, it was just a chit chat, get ready with me using a couple new products that I have bought in the last couple months. Christmas gifts. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up because it helps. And be sure to keep watching. I have more to come, more life changes, more everything. I'm going to try to start vlogging eventually too, because I want to include you guys in a lot of day-to-day stuff, so look forward to that. And until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye!